Have you ever wondered if your body holds secrets to your future, especially after the age of 70? What if simple, often overlooked cues could reveal how many vibrant years you have left? And more importantly, what if understanding these signs could empower you to add not just years, but quality to your life? For those over 70, every year becomes increasingly precious, and your body often provides subtle yet powerful indicators about your potential lifespan. Some individuals in their 70s continue to feel robust, mentally acute, and full of vigor, while others begin to experience a decline, marked by health challenges and persistent fatigue. This significant difference often lies in a few key, albeit subtle, signs that can offer a glimpse into your future. This comprehensive guide will explore 7 such signs that can reveal how long you might live after 70. These are not mere speculations or anecdotal tales. Rather, they are grounded in concrete patterns observed by researchers and medical professionals and individuals who enjoy extended, healthy lives. By the end of this discussion, you will possess a clear understanding of what to look for within your own body and lifestyle, and crucially, what actionable steps you can take to significantly enhance your chances of living longer and maintaining optimal health. It is imperative to pay close attention to all the signs, as you might be overlooking minor details that could have a profound impact on your future well-being. Once these signs are recognized, you will gain a clear perspective of your current health status and the necessary adjustments required to potentially add years to your life. Point 1. Your walking speed. The pace of your life, one of the most compelling indicators of your potential longevity. After 70 isn't concealed within your genetic makeup, your extensive medical history, or even your meticulously planned diet. It is something remarkably simpler: your walking speed. Extensive studies have consistently demonstrated that individuals who maintain a consistent, brisk walking pace in their 70s and beyond tend to experience a longer lifespan compared to those whose walking speed significantly declines. This correlation exists because walking speed is directly linked to your overall health, including muscle strength, cardiovascular efficiency, and even cognitive function. Consider 2 individuals, Joe and Frank, both aged 75. Joe embarks on a walk every morning, maintaining a steady pace, and navigates street crossings or stair climbing effortlessly. His movements are fluid, well-balanced and confident. Frank, in contrast, was once active but has noticeably slowed down over the past few years. He struggles to keep up with others, requires frequent breaks, and occasionally feels unsteady on his feet, while Joe's consistent pace suggests his body is still functioning optimally. Frank's diminishing speed could serve as a crucial warning sign of deteriorating health. A slow, unsteady gait is not merely a consequence of aging. It can indicate underlying issues such as muscle weakness, impaired circulation, or even early neurological decline. Your legs serve as your fundamental support system, and any weakening in this area can compromise your overall physical resilience. The encouraging news is that walking speed is a modifiable factor that you can actively improve. The more you walk, the stronger and more resilient you become. If you have observed a reduction in your walking pace, it is crucial not to disregard it. Begin by making small, consistent efforts to build strength. Whether through increasing your walking frequency, incorporating light weights, or performing simple leg exercises. Ultimately, the speed at which you navigate through life can literally provide significant insights into how long you will continue to move at all. Therefore, pay close attention to your pace. It might just be the most straightforward method to assess your longevity. 2. Your grip strength. A firm handshake on your future. Remarkably, the strength of your handshake may reveal more about your future health than you might anticipate. Research has consistently identified grip strength as one of the clearest indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A firm, steady grip signifies robust muscles, efficient circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. Conversely, a weak or progressively declining grip can serve as an early warning sign of muscle loss, sarcopenia, frailty, and an elevated risk of various health complications. Consider Robert, a 78-year-old man who has always taken pride in his firm handshake. He has consistently maintained an active lifestyle, engaged in light weightlifting, and never encountered difficulty opening jars or carrying groceries. Then there's Walter, also 78, who began to notice that simple tasks such as twisting the cap off a bottle or carrying a heavy bag felt considerably more challenging than before. He initially dismissed this as a normal part of aging, but what he failed to realize was that his declining grip strength signaled a significant loss of muscle mass, potentially rendering him more susceptible to falls, injuries, and even a shorter life expectancy. Your hands are a direct reflection of your overall muscle health. If your grip is weakening, it is highly probable that the rest of your body's musculature is also experiencing a decline. Furthermore, as you lose more strength, maintaining independence, activity, and resilience becomes increasingly arduous. The good news is that muscle strength, including grip strength, can be effectively rebuilt. Simple exercises such as squeezing a tennis ball, utilizing hand grippers, or even carrying light weights can help maintain and improve your grip and overall muscle strength. Take a moment to assess your grip. If shaking hands feels weaker than it once did, or if everyday tasks are becoming more challenging, it is crucial not to ignore these signs. The strength with which you hold on to objects today might just indicate how strongly you will hold on to life in the years to come. 3. Your ability to stand on one leg. The foundation of your stability balance is not typically a concern for most individuals until they begin to experience its loss. However, your ability to stand on one leg for a minimum of 10 seconds is a remarkably strong predictor of your longevity. Researchers have discovered that individuals who struggle with maintaining balance are more prone to experiencing falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. Conversely, those who can maintain good balance well into their 70s and beyond tend to enjoy longer, healthier lives. Imagine two women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has consistently led an active lifestyle. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can effortlessly lift one foot off the ground for several seconds without wobbling. Nancy, on the other hand, has not prioritized her balance over the years. When she attempts to stand on one leg, she immediately begins to tip over, requiring her to grasp onto something for support. What Nancy may not realize is that this loss of balance is not merely an inconvenience. It is a significant warning sign that her coordination, muscle strength, and even brain function may be declining. Good balance is dependent upon strong legs, a highly responsive nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you notice yourself stumbling more frequently, feeling unsteady when making quick turns, or consistently needing to hold onto walls or furniture for support, it is time to take proactive measures. The most encouraging aspect is that balance is an improvable skill. Simple exercises such as standing on one foot for a few seconds daily, practicing heel-to-toe walking, or engaging in light Tai Chi can significantly help you rebuild stability. Try this test right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without struggling? If not, do not panic, but do not ignore it either. The more diligently you work on your balance today, the stronger and steadier you will be for the years ahead. For your sleeping patterns, the rest that rejuvenates life. The quality of your sleep at night speaks volumes about your potential lifespan. Sleep is not merely a period of rest, it is a vital time when your body undergoes essential repairs, strengthens its immune system, and eliminates toxins from the brain. Studies have consistently shown that individuals over 70 who maintain consistent, high-quality sleep tend to live longer and healthier lives. In contrast, those who struggle with poor sleep face a higher risk of memory decline, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Consider two men, Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry adheres to a steady bedtime, sleeps approximately 7 hours each night, and awakens feeling fully refreshed. Bill, on the other hand, experiences restless nights, tossing and turning, waking up multiple times, and often struggling to fall asleep at all. Over time, Henry's body continues to function optimally, his mind remains sharp, and his energy levels stay consistent. However, Bill begins to experience brain fog, daytime fatigue, and even fluctuations in his blood pressure, all directly linked to his declining sleep quality. If you frequently wake up during the night, have difficulty staying asleep, or find yourself feeling exhausted even after several hours in bed, do not dismiss these symptoms. Your body is signaling a problem. Poor sleep can be attributed to various factors including stress, an unhealthy diet, lack of physical activity, or even undiagnosed health conditions such as sleep apnea. The good news is that sleep quality can be significantly improved. Simple adjustments such as reducing screen time before bed, adhering to a consistent sleep routine, exposing yourself to natural sunlight in the morning, or avoiding heavy meals at night can make a substantial difference. Sleep is not solely about feeling rested. It is about ensuring your body and mind function at their peak. Therefore, tonight, pay close attention to your sleep patterns. If you awaken feeling tired, struggle to remain asleep, or perceive a recent change in your sleep quality, it is time to implement adjustments. How well you rest today might just determine how strong and healthy you remain in the years ahead. 5. Your appetite and eating habits fueling your future. The way you eat after the age of 70 is one of the strongest indicators of your potential longevity. A healthy appetite coupled with a well-balanced diet ensures your body remains strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels consistently high. Conversely, a sudden loss of appetite or consistently poor eating habits can signal underlying health issues and even accelerate the aging process. Consider two women, Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret genuinely enjoys her meals, consumes a diverse range of fresh, whole foods, and maintains a stable weight. She looks forward to preparing her own meals and feels energized throughout the day. Susan, however, has observed a significant reduction in her hunger. She frequently skips meals, relies heavily on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What she may not realize is that her declining appetite is not merely a minor change. It is a critical red flag indicating that her body may not be absorbing nutrients effectively, which could weaken her muscles, slow down her metabolism, and even compromise her immune system. A decreased appetite in older adults is frequently linked to underlying health concerns, including digestive issues, hormonal changes, or even early signs of cognitive decline. Furthermore, when you are not consuming adequate nutrients, your body begins to break down muscle mass, leading to weakness, frailty, and an increased risk of falls and illness. If you have noticed any changes in your eating habits, whether it is feeling full too quickly, a lack of interest in food, or unexpected weight loss, it is imperative to take action. Eating well after 70 is not just about satiating hunger. It is about providing your body with the essential nutrients it requires to function optimally. Prioritize whole nutrient-dense foods, ensure adequate hydration, and do not ignore a shrinking appetite. It could be your body's way of signaling that something requires attention. Therefore, ask yourself, are you still genuinely enjoying your meals? Are you consuming sufficient protein, fiber, and healthy fats to maintain your body's strengths? Or have you observed a decline in your appetite and energy levels? The way you nourish your body today has a direct impact on how strong and independent you will remain in the years ahead. 6. Your ability to handle stress. The art of resilience. How effectively you manage stress after 70 can provide significant insights into your potential lifespan. Chronic stress does not merely impact your mood. It weakens your immune system, elevates your risk of heart disease, and even accelerates the aging process. Conversely, individuals who possess effective stress management techniques tend to remain healthier, more active, and mentally sharp well into their later years. Consider John and Richard, both 76 years old. John confronts challenges just like anyone else: unexpected expenses, health scares, family issues, but he has cultivated the ability to approach them with a calm and steady demeanor. He practices deep breathing exercises, maintains social engagement, and avoids dwelling on problems longer than necessary. Richard, however, internalizes stress. He constantly worries about matters beyond his control, feels overwhelmed by minor frustrations, and frequently finds himself trapped in negative thought patterns. Over time, this constant stress takes a toll on his body. His blood pressure rises, his sleep suffers, and his energy levels plummet. Long-term stress triggers inflammation within the body, which has been linked to nearly every major age-related disease, ranging from Alzheimer's to various heart conditions. If you frequently feel tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, do not ignore these feelings. Finding effective ways to manage stress, whether through mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or even laughter, can potentially add years to your life. Ask yourself, when challenges arise, do you adapt and move forward, or do you cling to worry and allow stress to take control? Your capacity to remain calm, identify solutions, and focus on what you can control is not merely beneficial for your mind, it is a critical factor in how long and how well you will live. Point 7. Your social connections, the power of human bonds. The strength of your relationships can be one of the clearest indicators of how long you might live. After 70 studies have consistently demonstrated that individuals with robust social ties, whether through friendships, family, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier lives. Loneliness, on the other hand, has been linked to higher risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early mortality. Consider two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor enjoys an active social life. She maintains regular contact with old friends, participates in a local book club, and cherishes spending time with family. She anticipates her conversations, laughs frequently, and experiences a profound sense of connection to the people around her. Barbara, however, spends the majority of her time alone. She has lost touch with many of her friends over the years, and although she has family, she rarely initiates contact. As the months pass, she begins to feel increasingly isolated, her mood declines, and her overall health starts to suffer. Human connection transcends mere emotional support. It plays a direct role in physical health. When you interact with others, your brain remains active, your stress levels decrease, and your body releases chemicals that promote overall well-being. If you have found yourself withdrawing from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or spending more time alone than you used to, it is time to change this pattern. Staying connected does not necessitate being constantly surrounded by people. Even small efforts, reaching out to an old friend, joining a group with shared interests, or making it a habit to engage in meaningful conversations can make a significant difference. The relationships you nurture today not only bring happiness but also help ensure that you remain healthier and live longer in the years to come. Conclusion: having explored these 7 crucial signs, take a moment to reflect on your current standing. Are you navigating life with strength and confidence? Or have you noticed subtle shifts that could be indicative of potential warning signs? The promising news is that the majority of these factors, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections, are within your capacity to improve. Your future is not predetermined, and the choices you make today can profoundly influence the number of healthy years you have ahead. If you have identified areas requiring improvement, do not defer action until a medical professional instructs you to make a change. Begin now. Increase your walking, strengthen your muscles, prioritize restorative sleep, remain socially engaged, and actively seek ways to manage stress. The ultimate objective is not merely to extend your lifespan but to enhance the quality of that life. Ultimately, longevity is not solely measured by the number of years you have remaining, but by the richness and quality of the life you experience within those years. These 7 signs collectively offer a holistic view of your current vitality and provide actionable insights for a healthier, longer life. By consciously improving each of these areas, from the physical aspects like walking speed, grip strength, and balance, to lifestyle factors such as sleep, nutrition, stress management, and social engagement, you can proactively invest in your future well-being. Recognizing and addressing these signals empowers you to take control of your health journey, fostering not just an extended lifespan, but a life lived with greater energy, independence, and joy.